Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Aircraft Expeditions. We are now looking at the. Let's see, we got a aircraft taking off here. Nice there, private jet. Again, I will welcome again to another live stream for the for spotting at Tucson International Airport. We are actually waiting for the Rolls-Royce Testbed to actually taxi and take off. And we're hoping that she takes off on time again. Last stream that we saw her actually taxiing, taking off, and all that happy stuff. But we're at a better vantage point here. So check it out. Enjoy it. We are... we're going to do some spotting today. Hopefully the F-16s go up today, and we can see what's happening with those guys as well. So sit back and enjoy with us. Later on today, we are going to have a something very special around 1 o'clock. Okay, we're going to live stream once again, but we're going to have a very special guest with us. Well, not a person, but a something, let's put it that way. We'll be able to check it out and see what's going on. So if you're in the chat, say hi. I'll give you a shout out on the live stream here, and we'll see what's going on. And if you can't hear me, just give me a shout, and we'll fix the problems that we have. So right now we're looking at all the way down the runway there. We're looking at an CRJ or E-175, whichever, going to be landing here or taking off actually shortly. Should be coming up to the runway here. Be able to see it take off here. So been fairly active this morning. Since me getting here about 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock this morning. Flights started going out about 5 or 5:30, and it's pretty warm. It was pretty chilly this morning. Looks like we got a nice day going on with us right now. So let's see what we can see. We'll probably be on here for about an hour 10 minutes for the first part of it, and then the second part is going to be around about 12:30ish. I'll go ahead and post another link to that up on the channel here, so you guys can be able to see what's going on. We got something very special going on at about 1 o'clock, and hopefully you guys join us for that as well. Something very special. We have, I'll put the cat out of the bag here. We got the Ameriflight aircraft taking off here. He just taxied and left his spot over here at the air cargo right about there. If you guys can't see, right about there, so you'll be able to get a better vantage point of where he was at. So I will let the cat out of the bag at 1 o'clock. The Antonov AM-124 will be arriving here in Tucson, loading up F-16s, going to who knows where, probably more than likely Ukraine. So we're gonna check that out, and we're gonna have a little fun with that. We may not be at the same spot, same location, but we're going to be live streaming it to you guys, so you guys can see it. And like again, the AM-124, the Antonov, the big Antonov, will be arriving at 1 o'clock, and we'll live stream that to you after we take a break here. Once the test bed gets going, hopefully we'll see some F-16s rolling around here, and we'll have a little bit of fun with it. So currently there's nothing happening. We've got a CRJ actually almost on the roll here, I'm looking down the runway here, and I'm checking it out. Looks to me like Luke Air. Here we go. He's on the roll, and he'll be up here shortly. There he goes. All right, away he goes. It's Friday, guys. Thank goodness. I'm glad everybody hopefully is safe and sound. Stay safe. Do what you got to do to get home safely today. And let's rock and roll. Have a little fun. Thanks for joining me. I very appreciate it. Like I said, if you're in the chat, just go ahead and say hello. I'll give you a shout out on the live stream here, guys. Have a little bit of fun, enjoy ourselves, and check out all the cool aircraft that are coming around here. So, give you guys an update on the video for the Davis Mountain Air Show 2025 highlights. That should be coming out this week sometime. This week or sometime next week. Whoops. And there goes the gimbal. The gimbal decides to... Sorry about that, guys. I'm going to have to do this the old-fashioned way here, so... All right. Yeah, we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Unfortunately. So, yeah. I'll have to hold the phone. But anyway, we're having a little bit of fun here, guys. Now, those hangars way out there are the consolidated hangars that the B-24s used to be modified in. And they used to be modified to go overseas. If you're, that's what you're looking at right here. So, my understanding is they want to tear them down, but I don't think they should. Honestly, that would be a sin, more or less. You know, I wouldn't want that to happen at all. So, I don't know about y'all, but I think that's a part of history that we can't get rid of. Right next to that is Ascent Aviation, where they store smaller jets. In Pinal Air Park, they actually have the larger and more jumbo jets. So that'd be something neat to see. I'll do a live stream up there. I think that's what I'll do. But right now we'll just sit there and let's wait for that to happen. Anyway. Doesn't look like we have anything on final approach here. Just checking it out here. Now the Rolls-Royce test bed is actually fired up. I can hear the APU running. They're scheduled to be taking off about 8 o'clock. So we'll see how that goes, how well that goes. We'll try to get them. They're going to be coming from right about here. They're going. This is where they're parked, and this is where they're going to come out. So we'll be able to see them. That's why I'm kind of standing here. Get a good picture, a good shot of them, actually taking off. So we'll see what happens here. Doesn't look like we have any other air traffic coming in at the moment. Of course, there's the Bombardier hangar, the Tucson Tower. Got the sheriff's department right where I got my finger pointed. New runways are going in right about here. Oh, wow. Of course, we've got to have a train out in the background there, honking its horn. Don't yet hear the F-16s fired up yet at this point in time, so I'm not quite sure if they're going to be going out on maneuvers today or not, but we'll see what happens here. I think the engines for the Rolls-Royce aircraft is actually firing up here. Oddly enough, Tucson Airport has gotten a lot larger since I came to Tucson, and what they're expanding a lot of. I knew that they were going to have a runway here, a new runway. Well, it looks like if you see that blue truck out there, right by the pole to the right, that is the truck that checks for the forward object debris on the runway for the F-16. So they might be going out today. So that would be awesome. That would be awesome. As I said before, we'll go live again about 12:30ish because the AN-124 will be here in Tucson picking up cargo. We may go over by where the new SkyWest hangar is to check it out because that thing is huge, absolutely huge. Probably could be able to see it if that was the case. There's a new spot I found over there that we can see pretty much everything. That truck, that blue truck right there is what I'm talking about. That's the guys that are actually checking for foreign object debris. So I believe that the F-16s will be going up today, unless that's a construction truck, which I sincerely doubt. So, with that being said, of course, we have a tug coming here. I think the test bed is once we see there's a truck that actually comes out first. Give me 1 second, guys. I think it's coming out now. Yeah, I think that's the test bed, guys. Yeah, no, actually, that's Sierra Pacific. Holy smokes. Okay. Nope. I thought it was a test bed at first, but that's the Sierra Pacific Airlines that's based out of here. That goes different areas, different Air Force bases, things like that. They do cargo logistics, things like that. We're going to be able to see him take off fairly quickly. It's pretty cool. He's going to head down the northwest runway to southeast, so that's the way most traffic is going. Not bad. If I zoom in, it kind of blurs out the aircraft, but you know, there it is. So we'll just keep it like this. A couple clicks in here. If you're in the chat, say hi, guys. I want to give you a shout out. So Sierra Pacific is leaving, and then I believe the test bed will be next. It's 7:46 in the morning here, and they're scheduled to be out of here about 8 o'clock ish. So we'll see what happens. New Mexico Aviation, the AN-124 is arriving from Pease Air Base or whatever it is over in New Hampshire. It's coming from New Hampshire to here. That's where it's coming from. Should be arriving about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So, like I said, I'm going to break this into two parts today. We're going to see the test bed go up and everything like that. We'll have a little fun. We'll see if the F-16s go up, and then what I'll do is I'll split it up and put it up to the second part. Yeah, it looks like Sierra Pacific is going to be taking the runway here shortly. I can't wait for that Antonov to come in today. That's going to be something else. We've seen the test bed come take off and everything like that, but that's commonplace here at Tucson now. This is where the test bed is based. It looks like we've got a Southwest Airlines pushing back, guys. Southwest Airlines 737. Probably going over to Las Vegas. Wouldn't doubt it. Okay. Definitely need some more coffee. Looks like Sierra Pacific's about ready to take the runway here. Oops. Yep, we got a little puddle jumper taking off here. Looks like he is actually going to go right over top of us. How cool is that? Awesome. Now, what's going to be happening is I'm going to be getting some new gear that's going to be live streaming. Be able to live stream right from the camera. I won't have to use my cell phone no more, which is kind of neat. It's going to be an awesome little thing. So we're going to be testing that equipment out. Hopefully, when I receive it, we'll see what happens. It's like Sierra Pacific is on the roll. Sierra Pacific's on the roll here. Cool. And of course, Southwest. And there goes the ascent, guys. They're going inside the gate there. Of course, they're going to block our view, but that's okay. They've got to get to work. It's 7:51, and like I said, they're scheduled to take off to taxi take off about 8 o'clock. So, they're never usually on time when they take off, guys. They're usually fairly late. You guys have any questions or anything like that, let me know. I mean, I'm here to interact with you guys, and that way you can see what's going on here at the airport. I mean, Tucson Airport's not that great this morning, but it's going to be interesting when this test bed goes off. And Southwest is moving into position, taxi into position and hold. Yeah, the APU is fired up, and I think the engines are fired up as well on the test bed, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully they'll get off on time. This morning, there was a lot of aircraft that were taxiing from the new SkyWest hangar. I guess there was a bunch of aircraft parked over there last night. I guess there's a lot of aircraft that came in and was doing their, came in late at night or something like that, right before 12 o'clock. So they had to park everything over there. From Southwest. As I said, I think he's going to Las Vegas. Very cool. It's always nice to see the 737s take off. It's always nice. Seven 737s have been in use for a long time. I remember when I used to fly on Piedmont. Piedmont was an old airline. It's still in existence actually, but they do ground support work now for a lot of these airlines over here. So, but Piedmont had the old 737 100, 200, and 300s, and I flew from from Albany, New York to John F. Kennedy Airport to come live with my dad here in Arizona. And when he was up there in Phoenix, Piedmont actually brought me all the way down to John F. Kennedy Airport, and I hopped a TWA L1011 to Phoenix, and Phoenix, landed in Phoenix in Sky Harbor Airport, and that's the last time I saw the L1011. So I've actually flown on an L1011, which is nice. I mean, they're nice and wide body, I tell you. But I just wanted to, talk about Piedmont, because Piedmont actually does. They do regional jet work now too, mainly on the East Coast. SkyWest does here on the West Coast, and Delta Connection, of course, is SkyWest, things like that. So they have a SkyWest hangar, and they've got Mesa Airlines over there. Mesa Airlines usually parks over by the hangar over there. Living in Tucson for such a long time, I got to know this airport very well. Now, it is 7:56 right now, 7:56. So we see what the test bed is actually going to be doing. I just heard from somebody that there's 10 F-16s. So we're gonna. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. There's 10 of them. 8 to 10 down there. Okay, cool. So we're gonna have F-16s, guys. We are gonna have F-16s taking off here. They're gonna grace us with their presence, as they say. Ah, funny. New Mexico Aviation, I haven't seen you in such a long time. I know I haven't been doing a lot of live streams lately, but it's been a minute. It's been a minute. We don't have anything. The funny thing is, we don't have anything that's actually coming in right now. Oh, we got a little puddle jumper there. I just Cessna, it looks like. Looks like a Cessna 172 or Cessna Skyline. Nope, it's a 150 actually. Like, or Centurion. I appreciate that, New Mexico Aviation. I really do. I just, unfortunately, I didn't have the best phone in the world, and unfortunately, I decided to. I've got a better phone here, so that's pretty awesome. I think I believe the test bed is going to take off here, guys. So it's actually starting to taxi, I believe. Now, usually we see two trucks or two vehicles sitting right there to watch a taxi and take off. So once they come out, if they do come out, then we'll know what's going down. So New Mexico Aviation, you'll be able to see the you'll be able to check out the F-16s, guys. Here we go. Yes. How sweet it is. F-16s. Yeehaw. There we go. Yep. more. Here they are. That's cool. That's cool to hear in the morning, guys. Oh, we got another one. Oh, that's 4 so far, guys. Hey, greetings there above us only sky. How are you doing? Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. I mean, it looks like we have a E-175. We got something actually landing with over there. What the heck is that? Can't make it out from here. But I know that the test bed is actually facing this way at this point in time. So let's see what we got here. It looks like SkyWest. Yeah, it looks like a SkyWest. Mesa Airlines, I believe. Or no, American Eagle. American Eagle. Well, there's another gentleman that does a live streams from Tucson as well, and I'm going to give him a shout out. His name is Pip Hastings Aviation. You guys go check him out. His name is Pip Hastings Aviation. He does live streams from San Diego. He does live streams from Dallas. He is what he is a operations. He works here at the airport, Tucson Airport, as operations, and he's a real cool guy. Nice to talk to him. Nice to be able to collaborate with him and things like that. So, you know, shout out to Pip Hastings Aviation. Good old shout out to him. He's a real cool dude. If you haven't seen his live streams, go check him out. He's got some really good stuff on his channel, just like we do. Okay, so there is the yeah, it's a nice town there above us only sky. There is the Rolls Royce van. That's the Rolls Royce van. We got more F-16s taken off. Holy smokes! Yep, there we go. More F-16s. Unreal. Oh, wow. That's a slowback, let's guys. Yeah, the tour of the boneyard. Unfortunately, it's no longer. You can't take the tour of the boneyard anymore. Unfortunately, that's 6 F-16 so far, guys, have taken off. So we're probably going to have them about 2 hours later on. Yeah, that's the Slovenia one. Yep. I'm talking to all the people here. Of course, you can see all the spotters, and there's a spotter there, spotter there. So, yeah, it's a nice community to be a part of the aircraft spotting. Whoops. Here comes another one. Another F-16, guys. Good old F-16s. Want to thank everybody for joining us on the channel. Appreciate it. F-16 galore today. Just an added bonus. That's the 7th F-16 so far. Interesting. There's about 10 out there right now. Above us only sky. There was a, I have 909 when she came to Aber Valley Airport. And it was only 3 weeks afterwards that she had crashed. So that's a shame. There we go. Goes another F-16. Good Lord. There we go. Yeah, sadly 909 is no longer with us. Yeah. Wow, we have 6 people here today. That's awesome. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate everybody's I'm glad everybody's here, actually. I wonder if the gambler one's going to take off. See, as I said before, there's a special paint job for one of the F-16s that are here. It's a gambler. It's a gambler paint job is what they call it. It's got the cards on the tail and stuff like that. So, as I said before, that listen to the guys here. Let's talk here. That van right there, that bluish gray van right there, is the Rolls Royce van, and they're watching. They're watching for the FOD, things like that. They're also want to watch the aircraft take off. So sounds to me like she's coming out of her pen here. Yep. There she is. There she is. There you go, guys. Get a load of that, baby. No, it's Tucson Air National Guard. Look at that. Look how beautiful that baby is. Nice plane. On the left side, on the second pylon, you're going to see the bigger engine that they're testing. I believe it's a Trent. Trent 1000 engine, I believe it is. They were testing an engine last April. She came back from Waco, Texas for modification. And what happened is that she had a 5th pylon on the right side of the aircraft, and they were testing the Falcon 10X engine. Pretty cool. That's a big bird, I tell you that right now. And she'll be back later on this afternoon. She'll probably before the Antonov gets here. The Antonov AN-124, as for those new viewers, is coming in to Tucson at about 1 o'clock. So the Antonov AN-124. So those of you just joining us, it'll be here, and we're gonna be live. because you're going to see it come in. Like I said, we're only going to be here for about an hour and 10 minutes. We're already at a 40-minute mark here, guys. We're going to let this guy take off and see if there's any more F-16s, and then we're going to wrap it up for this segment of the Tucson International Airport plane spotting. Boy, that's a big sucker, I tell you. That is a big bird. Now, at the Pima Air Museum, Air and Space Museum, we have one. It's the General Electric test bed. It's a 200 version, just like this one. Pratt and Whitney has one. It's a 747 SP that's got a it's a test bird as well. And that one came in about 2.5 months ago, 3 months ago. Went up to Marana Pinal Air Park. I believe it's still there to this day. Yep, here we go. Another F-16. I think that's Pipster right there. Pip Hastings Aviation. F-16 galore. All right. Yep. Yeah, she was delivered new to Cathay Pacific, and then Cathay Pacific decided to give her up for the 400s, the 747 400s. She did a long distinguished service with Cathay Pacific. Yeah, we have a 777, the second 777 that was yeah. Sorry, I had to read my message here, guys. Sorry about that. There's the airport authority. Hopefully they don't tell me to get down from here, because this is the perfect spot for spotting right here. Looks like they got a nice nice conglomeration of people over there. It looks like we got where is he? Looks like a beach bonanza. Yeah, beach bonanza. Yeah, I think the Rolls Royce is actually waiting for the F-16s. Not quite sure, but we'll see. It's either that or she's waiting for something else here. Not yet moving. Did the gambler one was that down there too? Okay. Ooh, look at this, what we got here. Got ourselves a nice little Citation X, it looks like. Very cool. Don't know what the test bed's doing over there. Getting this final checks done. All right. Guys, I want to thank you all for coming into the stream today. I appreciate it. And, you know, without you guys, we wouldn't be able to make this possible. You guys are awesome. There she goes. She's gone. She's going. Messages left and right here. Boy, that's a big bird. Wow. She's starting to move, guys. She's starting to move. Here we go. Wow. Isn't she a beauty? She's a beauty. That's a beautiful plane, I tell you. Oops. Yeah, see that van is usually a guide-on van for the Rolls-Royce folks. They actually take them out there to watch it taxi and take off. Make sure nothing's going on with it. So, yeah. Wow, 7 people here today. Thanks for joining us, guys. I'm going to announce this again, guys. Just so you know, we will be back again. I'm not going to be ending the live stream just yet here right now, but we will be back later on for the arrival of the Antonov AN-124. So you're welcome above us, no problem at all. No problem at all. Like I said, we will be back later on this afternoon for the arrival of the Antonov AN-124. It's going to be a cool thing. I guess they're taking some cargo out of here to the Ukraine. I'm not quite sure what. One can only guess. I already know, but one can only guess. I'll let your imaginations run wild there. That was cool. That was cool that the test bed actually took off. Actually, one of the reasons why I came down here so early in the morning to start the live stream, because normally when they take off, they usually are back about 12 o'clock or 12:30-ish. Looks like we got an aircraft coming in. And generally, if I start live streaming and they're back about 12:30, we'll probably be able to get our landing. But I won't be in this location here. I'll probably be at another location where for the airport. So looks like we have an A321 or we have a 737. Kind of looks to me like a A321. Believe it is. Could be even maybe an E175 too, because they all look the same sometimes. Nope, 737. Look at that. Wow. Imagine that. All right, above. I appreciate it. 113, so it's coming in right after the Antonov. The Antonov will be here probably before then. It's scheduled to be here about 1 o'clock, so we'll see what happens. Like I said, Sierra Pacific just left. I believe that's the test bed right there, guys. Way up in the sky right here. Let me see if I can get it. Yeah, I believe that's it. Yep. That's the Rolls-Royce test bed. Flying right over the airport, practically. Well, y'all can see that. I know it's a little blurry. I know it's a little blurry, but it's already up there, guys. It's already up there. Blurry as heck, though. But I'm sure you could see it. Pretty awesome. Yeah, passing 12,000. Yeah, it's pretty high up there already. Pretty high up there. Wow. I believe that's going to be going toward Texas today. I believe that's going to go toward Texas. So we'll see what happens. Pardon me. I love the way they built that tower, the new tower. I just wish they would put the words Tucson on the new tower instead of, having the old tower. You look at the old tower of Tucson's got the Tucson, the word Tucson on the side of it. It's kind of neat. And of course, that blue and white building is used to be Lockheed when Lockheed was here, and now it's Bombardier. It's MHRI, Mitsubishi Heavy Industries. Doesn't look like anything else is coming. At this time, so we shall see. It doesn't look like anything. So, like I said, we'll be back later on today. I'm got to gauge when the test bed gets back, as well as the Antonov. So I want everybody to, if you are here now, come on back and we'll check out the Antonov, and we'll check out the test bed landing. So that would be kind of neat, guys. It's going to be fun. So this is going to be, it's going to be part 2 of this this spotting expedition here, as they say. So if you're able to watch, go ahead and watch, and we'll be live again, probably about 12:30 ish, guys. 12:30, 12:45 ish, and then we'll get set up here for those 2 aircraft to come back here. So in the meantime, we'll just keep things going here at Tucson Airport, and we'll see you guys then. Hey guys, thanks for joining us for this segment, and we'll see you around 12:30. Well, above us, come on back, because you're going to see some good stuff happening later this afternoon. So, all right, guys, take care. We'll talk to you soon.